Happy Thursday. I told you Julio Rodriguez and Cal Raleigh hit home runs in yesterday's series finale in Chicago, you'd probably think, well, the Mariners won the game, right? Well, you'd be right, except the difference was a two-run home run in the 8th inning by Leody Taveras in a 6-5 Mariner victory at Rate Stadium. Yes, Leody Taveras. He's only been a Mariner for a few weeks, and that was his first home run in a Seattle uniform. It meant the difference in the Mariners winning yet another series.
Here's the 1-1. Well, this is hammered out to center field. Robert racing after it, and it is gone over the fence, and right away a blast from Julio. A 3-run bolt, and the Mariners take an early lead.
We saw Julio on the first night with that grand slam, hitting that ball to left field. He's been pulling the ball a lot more in the last couple of weeks. But man, this time going right center, letting that ball get on him a little deeper. That fastball right down the middle. Where's that Trident now?
This one sent a long way in the air to left. It goes. It is long gone. Tim Elko gets the Sox on the board with his 3rd home run of the season. Crushes this one in the air, deep to left field. It keeps carrying. It is gone. We got a tie ball game here in the 4th inning, thanks to Leody Sosa with his 4th bomb of the season.
The wind has changed. It's blowing toward the left field corner, and that one got up in the jet stream and just carried out of the ballpark. So Leody now is driven in 13, but more importantly, the Sox have tied the game at 3. That early lead for Seattle has gone away.
That one's got a chance, going back in right. Get out! Back-to-back bombs here for the Sox. And the first lead of the game. A 4-3 lead here in the 4th inning. The 2nd home run of the season for Palacios.
He leads things off in the 6th. Mariners down a run. Out to left field. Back by the wall. And Cal Raleigh, another game-tying home run. Now, when the game starts to get late, there are few who come up with bigger hits than this man, Cal Raleigh.
Absolutely, and that is a tough pitch to pull into the left field seats. A change-up down and away. From our side, we knew you were going to get a steady dose of them.
Inside out swing gets into right field. They're going to wave in Elko. He will score the go-ahead run. And Chase Mydrop, the youngster, comes through yet again. An RBI single here in the 7th inning.
This ball is inside. He brings the hands in. You lead with the hands to take it the other way, and it goes right down the line.
Fly ball, right field. Taveras tagged it back. Does he get all of it? He does! Leody Taveras, his first home run as a Mariner. A go-ahead shot in the 8th inning. The Mariners lead it 6-5.
Been getting in good counts, 2-1, 3-1, and getting some really good swings off. This time, first pitch of the at-bat, go-ahead 2-run bomb. We'll make a good pitch right here.
Ground ball behind the bag. Rivas, a foot race to second. That's the ball game. The Mariners win it. And they have just taken the series, and they are winners of their last 7 road series. 6-5, the final score today in Chicago.
Root Sports Northwest Brad Adams spoke with Taveras about his heroic game-winning hit.
Leody, what was it like, first of all, to hold the home run Trident for the very first time?
It's the best feeling, I was looking for that. Thanks God that I got this, I feel really, really good at the right moment, and I'm happy.
Did you have to take it from Logan Gilbert? He likes that thing, Yeah,
he like it. Yeah, I have to take it out of him.
All right, 8th inning, you mentioned a good timing. Your 2-run shot gives you guys a lead at 6-5. First pitch swinging. Do you want to be aggressive that at bat, or just saw something you really liked?
Yeah, I'm looking for something right at the middle,
Like you didn't get enough rain this series, right?
Yeah, not enough. Yeah, I'm looking for something right at the middle. I'm trying to get that runner out there. That's the main goal, and I got the job done right there. That was perfect, and I was grateful we got.
Hey, last time we talked to you was your debut in Sacramento. A couple weeks later now. Double last night, a couple of hits tonight. Are you feeling better? You look better at the plate. You're feeling better and kind of settling into Seattle?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I'm been working with the hitting coaches and trying to get better, and feeling better. And honestly, I feel better right now.
Can you describe what it was like to play this series, the weather-wise, these 3 games?
I don't take it for granted. You know, it's baseball. It's baseball, and we got to go out of there and get the best out of the hands and do our best to get the W, you know.
The two teams combined for 6 home runs on the day, and manager Dan Wilson was pleased to earn yet another series victory and head for Houston.
Ball was carrying today. Both clubs with several homers, but our guys doing a really good job of getting on ahead of that and giving us a big lift. Obviously, Julio to start the game, give us a little bit of cushion, and offensively late, Cal's homer, and then obviously Leo's was enormous, getting that 2-run homer to put us ahead. I thought Rowdy's at bat ahead of that was very solid to get that liner to left, and just again some good at bats. We created a lot of traffic again, and offensively I thought did a really good job with the bat. And then of course Logan Evans, I thought he pitched very well. I was really impressed with, he gave up a few homers in the 4th, and then was able to kind of bounce back from that and throw a really nice 5th and 6th. That shows a lot, and again set up our bullpen for a nice spot there going forward. So. Really nice job on both sides of the ball again today, and a good win for us to win the series. Don't look too far ahead, just take it one at a time, and just continue to play the type of baseball that we want to play. And I think we kind of talked about that since spring training. It's just a consistent brand of baseball, and that's what these guys have been able to do.
Seattle's in Houston to begin a 4-game showdown for first place in the American League West, with the game broadcast on Root Sports Northwest. Well, the Mariners got some help yesterday from the Rays. Tampa Bay beat Houston 8-4 to take 2 of 3 from the Astros. Seattle's lead in the American League West stands at 3.5 games going into the series tonight. Texas is 4 games back after falling to the Yankees 4-3. Angels handed the Athletics their 8th straight loss by a score of 10-5. Quincy's boys soccer team had their season come to an end last night. The Jackrabbits fell at North Kitsap in the opening round of the WIAA State 2A tournament. Final score 3-1. 2 North Central Washington teams remain in state soccer play. Wenatchee will play at number 1 Tahoma tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Cascade's first round opponent in the state 1A 2B tournament is Raymond South Bend. They'll meet at Mount Tahoma High School. That's tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Today's the first day of 3 days of state girls fast pitch softball. Cashmere is in Richland in what's basically a play-in game for the state 1A tournament. They're battling Rochester to try to advance to tomorrow's action. Richland also the site for the WIAA State 4A tournament, where Moses Lake and Eastmont are playing starting tomorrow morning. The Mavericks have a first-round game against Issaquah at 9 a.m. The Wildcats don't play until 11 against North Creek. Ephrata begins the State 2A tournament tomorrow in Selah. Their first-round opponent is Olympic at 11 a.m. Tonasket and Lake Roosevelt are at the State 2B tournament in Yakima. Tigers face first-round play against Raymond South Bend. That's at noon, while the Raiders face Freeman. We'll get you more on the baseball tournament for the weekend coming up tomorrow. Well, 6 North Central Washington golfers were top 10 finishers at state golf tournaments that wrapped up yesterday. Ephrata's Jamie Dwight took 8th in the State 2A girls tournament. Chelan's Carson Clinton was technically 11th, but there was a 2A tie for 9th, so we'll give him 10th at the State 1A boys tournament. Manson's Wyatt Winters was again on the podium in the State 2B boys tournament, taking 3rd. Oroville's William Moreau took 9th in the 1B boys tournament. Naomi Molitor was the top placer in North Central Washington. From Elmira Cooley Heartline, she took 2nd at the 1B 2B girls tournament, just 1 shot behind medalist Brianna Cothran out of Wakaika. Manson's Allison Bodie took 8th place in that particular tournament. Congratulations on the placers. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Thursday.